We know the Trump administration and Elon Musk are cutting down the federal workforce.
Now, it's with the stated goal of cutting costs and streamlining how the government operates. Today, I sat down with a local Veterans Affairs employee who says he's now out of a job and doesn't understand why. Words in Washington.
We wish to keep everyone who is doing a job that is essential and doing that job well.
Echoing into New England.
The lie is the reason I'm fired.
Federal workers opening their emails to find termination notices. Among them, John, a former Veterans Affairs employee working in accounting and based in Boston.
And I was just like, great, I've just been fired. So, I mean, at first it was like, shock. And then it was like, I was just furious.
Now, John's letter came Monday with the subject, notification of termination during probationary period, and a line that reads, quote, unfortunately, the agency finds that your performance has not met the burden to demonstrate that your further employment at the agency would be in the public interest.
It openly says that it's based on performance that I was fired as a probationary employee. And it's written from somebody that I have never met or heard of or spoken to or anything.
What was the reaction from the coworkers? I'm sure you've talked with some of them, as well as maybe some of your bosses and management. What would they think?
Shock. Yeah, I mean, my supervisor was like, they're going to bat for me to try and get me back. I felt like I was doing something important, and I wanted to continue doing that.
But the Trump administration stands by these steps.
We call it waste and abuse.
Elon Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency saying it's critical to cut down the federal workforce.
If the job is not essential, or they're not doing the job well, they obviously should not be on the public payroll.
A goal John isn't necessarily against, it's more about the approach.
Why is cost-cutting your definition of efficiency? Cost-cutting and efficiency are often intertwined, but they are not the same thing. If you want efficiency, give the employees you have the tools they need to succeed.
Why talk to us? Why come and talk to media about your experience?
Well, I figured it's a way to get the truth out there. Well, there's several thousand other people like myself that got the same lie told about them, that were useless, that were not performing.
Now, more firings are expected. The White House sending a memo to federal agencies this week telling them to plan for large-scale layoffs.